You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your 2-week spoilers. These run from Monday, February 26th, all the way through Friday, March 8th. It's going to take us through the end of sweeps and into March. Can you believe it? Where has 2024 gone already? Hey, if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. Now let's dive right in. I've got dated spoilers for every day of this week and then undated spoilers for the following week. We start on Monday, February 26th with Ava Vitali thrilled that Harris Michaels woke up, but guess what? Stefan DiMera isn't too happy about it because that means he failed his mission and he's going to be getting another call from Clyde. And now that Harris is awake, Rafe Hernandez is questioning him and he wants to know if he remembers who shot him. I don't think he's going to recall right away. I don't think so. We'll see. Or maybe he does and he and Rafe keep that secret because there's other spoilers about Harris and Stefan for later in the week. Stephanie Johnson keeps a close eye out as Marlena Evans talks to Everett Lynch about his past. Remember, her boyfriend / about to be ex-boyfriend, because he is Jada's lying ex-husband, collapsed on Friday, and on Monday we will see him in a hospital gown waiting to be checked out at University Hospital. But it won't be Tripp Johnson checking him out because Tripp remains with Wendy in that metal container that they have stuck them in, and unfortunately Wendy suffers a panic attack as the week starts. Tuesday, February 27th, we've got Paulina resting. Sounds like she's sleeping when Dr. Kayla Brady comes by to deliver upsetting news to Abe and Chanel Dupree. So remember, she's had that cancer surgery and then she just had a coronary. So things are looking very rough for our Paulina. Nicole Walker and EJ DiMera do some bonding as they watch over Holly, who remains asleep on Tuesday. Everett tells Chad all about Bobby Stein, and then it turns into some kind of blow up thing where Chad looks like he's screaming at him in the latest promo. You can check out our video covering that promo in the day's playlist, or you can just scroll down in our main screen and see it. Johnny DiMera spends some time visiting with Holly Jonas, and maybe it will be his voice that wakes her up. That takes us to Wednesday, February 28th. Alex Kidiakis checks in with Kristen DiMera, and they dish about how their relationships are going with Teresa and Brady. Teresa has moved out on Alex and moved into the same home where Brady is staying. Alex and Kristen, neither one are going to like that, and they are going to need to figure out how to get them apart from each other. Meanwhile, Teresa and Brady are hoping they can make amends to their son Tate, who is very angry with them both. And then Holly wakes up and Nicole and EJ are over the moon. They are laying in bed and they hear her say "Mom" over the little baby monitor, and they go running. Awake at last. Chad comforts Stephanie because she is very upset about this Everett / Bobby thing. And Sarah defends Xander against the accusations while EJ DiMera listens in. Thursday, February 29th, we have got Tripp and Wendy playing some kind of make-believe games to distract themselves. You know, she had that panic attack. She is just not handling captivity well. I mean, who would? I noticed she left them food and water, but not the obligatory bucket. You're always supposed to leave a bucket when you kidnap people so they can do business in it. Where are they supposed to pee and poop? I'm just saying, they should think about the comfort of the people they've kidnapped. Unless they're just planning on killing them, and then why bring them food and water, right? Eric gives Sloane a Valentine's mulligan. Yep. He gives her a do-over. She's completely shocked. He knows it wasn't exactly romantic because he conked out on the bed with the baby, and she went out drinking with Melinda Trask to complain about her terrible married life now that there's a baby in the house. What a terrible, terrible mom. Lonnie and Eli are back in Salem to visit ailing Paulina. So I wonder if Chanel calls to tell them the bad news or waits to deliver it when Lonnie and Eli are there. Layman Archie has got a new hairdo. He's grown his hair out. It's natural. It's really cool looking. Ava and Steve Johnson get an update about Tripp and Wendy, and Clyde calls Stefan and says, go kill Harris, and this time really, really kill him. Friday, March 1st, we have Holly asking her mom and EJ to tell her how she wound up comatose. So unfortunately for Tate, it looks like her memories are not there, and that's one of the things that his parents tried to warn him about, is that maybe she won't remember because, a lot of times right before events before a trauma, you don't remember, and then she might lie to cover her own butt. So, hopefully Holly will remember and tell the truth. Meanwhile, Stefan heads over to the hospital to eliminate Harris once and for all. He's got a doctor's coat, he's got a mask, he's got a syringe, and he is very determined. I am just guessing that Navy SEAL is going to overwhelm him and kick his butt. Stefan might wind up in prison with his wife. I mean, he's been wanting a reunion. That's not really the one he wanted, and I'm sure he doesn't want to be behind bars with Clyde, but if he gets busted, it looks like it's headed that way. Meanwhile, Tate is transferred to a halfway house and his parents are visiting. I thought that already happened. It's a very weird spoiler, but that's a spoiler for the first. And Steve comes clean. He tells Konstantin Melionis the truth about what happened with Katerina, it sounds like. That takes us into the week of March 4th through 8th. So we've got some vague and then some more specific ones. So secrets in Salem start to unravel in a domino effect is one of the spoilers. I mean, it's so hard to guess. There's so many secrets, like the fact that Holly was doing drugs, the fact that Xander is Victor's son and Alex is not. There's a lot to unravel. So, and then of course the Sloan kidnapping secret. I hope it's about that one because Ken Corday said that she is giving that baby back soon. Somebody recovering makes a promise. Well, we've got Holly recovering and we've got Harris recovering. Everett, I don't know, unless they cut into his brain to try and deal what's in there. I don't think he's the one recovering. So I'm going to guess Harris is probably the promise maker. We'll see. Somebody is unlucky in Salem. I mean, that spoiler could be about anybody, but lately it feels like about Xander, poor guy. And Tripp and Wendy's rescue may not come until this week. Stefan is not going to get the better of Harris. I just wonder if Ava might bust him trying to off her boyfriend, because Ava did leave Stefan out of the stuff that she told Rafe. She was actually trying to watch out for him, but she catches him trying to kill her boyfriend. I think all bets are off. Paulina's new diagnosis hits the family hard, but they rally around her. Konstantin's anger and desire for revenge grows. Tate is hopeful that Holly will get him out of the mess that she caused, and we are definitely on a countdown to Sloan giving that baby back to Nicole. And of course, we're on a countdown to when Nicole leaves Salem for good. Those are all of our 2-week spoilers. Drop your comments on what you are excited to see. Definitely click subscribe if you haven't already, and come back soon. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we are here talking Days of Our Lives 7 days a week. Stop back by.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.